เดี๋ยวจะทำอาหารให้ทุกคนทานนะครับก็ไม่ฝรั่งไม่รู้ครับว่าเราเอานี่มาด้วยโจ๊กขนมทำให้เขาอึ้งไปเลย
Roast beef tacos. Andrea's shredding it over there.
Go for it when
There's
it
a little
pours
bit.
that on
Here
its
you go.
lips.
Here
I'm
you go.
sorry.
Have one. Try one.
The water is can drink okay
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Housekeeping. Good morning. Welcome to my podcast.
1 2 3
Welcome to my podcast. Welcome to my podcast.
oh actually my podcast not
Welcome to Mo's podcast.
what's the name
Mo knows. Mo
knows the world knows
Mo knows as the world knows.
is it too bright for you
A little bit, but it's okay. Hi, this is Mo knows. The world knows.
3
Hi, this is David Vasquez on Mo knows. The world knows. Here we are in Yosemite, on the river, Merced River. Right.
all right Jeff welcome to my podcast
Thank you, Mo.
thank you
Thank you for inviting me.
all right
Thank you for inviting me.
and then speak Thai now
All right.
1 2 3สวัสดีครับนี่คือรายการ Mo knows the world knows หรือชื่อรายการของไทยครับคือโมรู้โลกรู้นะครับวันนี้ผมมีโอกาสได้อยู่ที่โยซิมิตินะครับและอย่างที่ผมบอกเกริ่นไปไว้แล้วนะครับว่าผมจะมาพามารู้จักกับอาจารย์ของผมเป็นทั้งอาจารย์เป็นทั้งพาสเตอร์เป็นทั้งพ่อเป็นทั้งลุงเป็นเพื่อนเป็นทุกอย่างให้เธอแล้วนะครับผมเขาก็คือเดวิด Vasquez ครับเรามารู้ว่าเขาคืออะไรหลังจากนี้ผมจะพูดภาษาอังกฤษอย่างเดียว after this I'm gonna speak English only and welcome to my podcast again
Thank you, Mo.
All right.
Thanks for inviting me.
all right so can you tell me about who are you your background your life tell the people in the world
The people of the world. This is David Vasquez, musician, arranger, and just independent businessman, just working his own business all his life. I do a lot of musical arranging, play live a lot. I've played live since I was 14, mainly piano. And Mo is someone I had met maybe 12, 13 years ago, UCLA class, extension in songwriting. And you just worked on numerous projects, all kinds of, mainly independent songwriters that are promoting their own stuff. We've had a business for approximately 43 years.
same as my age and
Same
the
as-
studio called
Moonlight Studios. And
Maybe
it's
you
same as we started the same year that Mo was born. He was born a month before we started the business.
43 years
Yeah, 43 years ago.
the studio in LA right
It's in Los Angeles, northeast Los Angeles, a little town called Outwater. And we've just been a house studio, a backyard house studio for that long, the same location. We've done everything from songs to musical trailers for films, for numerous album projects, just hundreds and hundreds of album projects. Probably one of the more famous ones are Boyd Kosiyabong, also
he's a
Thai artist,
singer not
singer,
singer he's songwriter
songwriter,
own a label company in Thailand
bakery and Love Is, number of projects. He's Flying Tomato Publishing. Yeah, just,
one of the biggest on the Thai artist songwriter singer own the
Yeah.
company
yeah. We just
in Thailand
yeah, we met in Thailand. We got started at UCLA, and he was a student, and and he was bringing some great ideas, and we just helped him to put him together because he was just starting, and he's legend now. He took off, and he's doing amazing things these days.
So I went to podcast interview Boy and Jeff, your partner already.
Right.
Okay, and then now that's why we're here in Yosemite because we've been here before.
Yeah, we've been here before. This is definitely my home away from home, Yosemite. It goes back to my grandparents. They used to come here, and my aunts and uncles came here, and I've been coming here off and on since I was a little kid. And it sort of feels like home when you get here because the trees and the mountains look the same, but we don't. But there's something very comforting coming here, and usually we try to bring different people every time we come out here. And
Why you love this place? Because like you
yeah, just it means a lot from
means
just
a
my
lot,
family
like you said that.
and also just spiritually, just seems so peaceful. You come here and there's something for everybody. Food tastes 25% better when you eat out here.
Because of the water. Not the water that
The water, yeah, our feet are in. And,
we drink it.
yeah, no, it just tastes something about just being so peaceful and relaxed out here. If anybody comes to visit California, please visit Yosemite. It's Yosemite is an Indian name that they named it hundreds of years ago, and they really respected the land here, and it's you can't it feels like you're in a calendar because it's so picturesque. You can't even see that right next to us. There's these mountains that go up for 500, 700 feet right in front of us. You know, just straight up.
How,
And
how many days if for the person come to from another city, from another countries, how many days supposed to stay in Yosemite?
if you could stay here anywhere from 3 to 5 days,
That's
that would be pretty nice because there's so many things to do here. And depending on what season you come here, like this is a less water season right now.
we're on October, right?
We're October 1st right
October
now.
1st.
If you come in May, it's water's just coming off the walls, waterfalls, and rivers really high and fast from all the snow melting. It's the Sierra Nevadas that feeds Yosemite, and
We,
put it all together, and it's just special, very special.
we're hearing some sounds. Got the kids like the kids right there because they come with them maybe from school, right?
Yeah,
From school. And
yeah. I wish I had come here from school back in the day.
were you here 40 years
Feel-
ago?
I was
50
here
years ago?
longer than that. I was probably here 60 years ago,
Okay.
and I might have been their age, maybe younger.
Last time I was here with you like 10 years ago. A lot of things changed here, like more lighting, more light,
Uh huh.
not dark anymore.
Yeah.
But they're trying to keep things like
They're trying to keep things as pure as they could keep it. They'll let certain areas regrow. They'll stop you from go over it, and they're trying to bring it back to what it normally was. Because I think during the 1940s, 1950s, people would just come in here with their cars, and it got a little too urbanized, like the city. And now they're trying to bring it back. They're restricting how many people can come here at a time. They're protecting it, which is really good, because it's something that you can't recreate. This is just something that's taken thousands of years to develop.
okay. All right. We cut first and then we're gonna change to another views.
Okay, cool.
Cause this is place to beauties.
All right, cool,
It's
man.
So no complaint. And that's David Vasquez who worked with Boyd Kosiyabong.
This one.
Yes, we changed location because the view is so good.
All right, cool.
All right.
You could say the same questions if you want.
No, it's
if
okay.
you like it better.
So how do I know you? Because from Jeff class and then Boy and then we've been working in the studio.
Okay.
Like I used to work with you on Papadapa song and Superman and a lot of songs haven't released yet. I almost give up, huh? And then you bring me back to the music life.
Are you recording this right now?
Yes. Let me see the views. Yeah. All right. So you and me been working too many years. You helped me on the song and trying to bring me back to the music life. Teach me how
Are
to.
we starting now, or when are we starting?
I'm starting now.
Oh, you're starting. Okay, sorry.
I'm trying to
Okay.
wrap up what you do
Okay,
with
go
me.
go start now.
Okay. So you bring me back from darkness, bring me back to the life, and then give me like a piece of soul to guide me to do the direction to me, and also help me be back to music. And now I'm kind of like I'm playing in Sacramento, have gigs in Thai restaurant, and then we just performed from a Thai festival in Santa Monica Beach, right?
Right,
With the Sukanya
right,
that you're
right,
working with her.
right, right,
So you've been working with a lot of artists.
right.
Also the big names, Boyd Kosiyabong, the
And
guys that
Pod.
you're working for. A lot of song. What song like you've been working with him?
Oh, they're just English rough titles right now, but there's also a song called Superman, another one.
My song.
It's
Oh,
another.
his song.
It's his song,
His
but
song.
just a working title.
Okay.
There's
How about what we talk about you and Boy? What you've been working for him? What hit song you've been working in Thailand? What's the name of the song?
You mean right now
No,
or back?
before. We start from back in the day.
Oh,
25 years.
25 years. The Rhythm and Boyd album.
Rhythm and Boy album. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, and
Remember the song?
no, they're all there. We just had working titles, so we never really had. You would know the actual
Okay.
songs,
In
the
Thai.
final. Yeah,
Okay.
because working titles are just made up, just so we remember what we're working on.
All right. So Rhythm and Boy.
Yeah.
And what else?
Then we did
The song from the Bakeries.
yeah, we did Simplified,
Simplify.
and then we did Million Ways to Love,
Middle Wings to Love.
and we did Boyd Nope. We did
By Nope.
yeah,
By
Boyd
Pod.
Pod. Yeah. Yeah, we'd be working, like, for instance, William, A Million Ways to Love Part 2. 10 years ago, we did 150 tracks, just trying to pick the best songs out of that.
And you guys haven't released yet for this new one.
No, we just picked the ones that we feel would fit together the best. And we're pulling a few of those out, but we've got a whole new round, maybe about 20, 30 more tracks to add to it. But that's what it takes. You pick a number of songs, and then you just try to pick the best ones that fit to the project. You know, and he's very good at that. He'll keep rearranging the order over and over and over till it flows, and then you can feel the flow of the entire project. So if you listen to any of his music, you're best to listen to the entire album, because it's made to one leads to the other and helps the other.
Do you know like a boy song in Thailand? It's pretty famous. When I grew up with his stuff, and then since I know that you working with part of it, I'm so like excited to like, wow, this is the master. Like the song called Season Change.
Yeah.
What was that? How to start?
Oh
Season
yeah.
Change.
Dun,
ฤ
dun,
ดู
dun,
ที่แตก
dun,
ต่าง in
dun.
Thai.
Dun, 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 dun. You know, or dun, 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 dun. Just a lot of those little hooks, you know, musical.
Let's come with you.
hooks.
Ding, ding,
Yeah,
ding.
those were some of the just, you know.
So Boy and
from
you.
up above they came, you know. Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Boy and you, Boy come up with the song, and then working with you. You guys together.
Yeah, we usually do like a progression, like 16 bars, and then he'll try to go back in and try to make a melody to the 16 bars in whatever style we're working on. So we'll start with a certain style, you know, that influence that we really like the feel of, and then we'll do something for 16 bars, and then he'll come up with a melody, and then we'll go melody, melody, melody. It could be 7, 8 melodies, and the next day he throws them all out, comes up with the next one the next morning, and we use that. But because he's really strong with his melodies, and of course with his words. So that's how we usually would start songs.
And do you know that you guys working? You guys bring the like a Thai R&B from here, like it brings up the new things in Thailand.
Well, you know, we bring probably more of the R&B pop from here, at least at the time, when we started, which is like 25 years ago,
more than
more than maybe 30 years ago.
30
Yeah, 30
years
years
already.
ago. Yeah. And and then he would add his Thai influence for sure, and it made it a pretty special combination.
Look at
And-
you now.
And
So
yeah, go ahead.
so what type of music you like? Talk about you first. Like what type of music you like? What you listen? Who's your like top three for the artist? What's your favorite?
It's
band?
always changing. Back at that time, it was a lot of Motown. We liked a lot of Motown, artists, which Stevie Wonder. We'd like at that when
Boy
we
said he
first
like Stevie Wonder too.
when we first started, it was like Chicago, the band Chicago, and that's where the horns, a lot of influence. Boyd loved Chicago when I first met him. And one of my personal favorites throughout my life has been a group called Tower Power. Just a real funky band with 5 horns. Big influence on me.
Could I say like cause the way you guys like it, and then you guys write song in Thai language, and then you bring the flavor to Thailand. I could say that
Yeah, sure.
you guys are ahead on that time, like 30 years ago. You guys bring that new things from here to Thailand.
Yeah, well, that was probably part of the reason. The reason the style developed was because there was no YouTube back then. No, 30 years ago, nobody heard anything from anywhere else. Not like now. And he would go to a place that was really big in LA called Tower Records. It was like a supermarket for records. And he'd go in there every day from UCLA, an extension, and he would just go under the headphones and listen to all kinds of artists. And he was just like, that was his education, listening to those albums. And he would just pick whatever he liked. And then sometimes he'd bring, cassette tapes, at that time, and we'd listen to that. And he'd say, okay, you like this kind of stuff? And we'd put together progressions like that and feels like that. And then somehow or another, you could explain the difference of, what would you say the difference is when his melodies
In Thailand,
compared to, what it was before his melodies? Could you tell a difference of when he started to bring a different kind of a melody, or am I
no,
correct?
he come
or-
up with like something new in Thailand.
Yeah,
The colors, the music, and the way the vibe, the rhythm.
yeah,
That's why like R&B, and he have like the singers from different singers in his label, right? All the different tone, and then the bakery and Love is totally different from another label in Thailand.
yeah.
Yes.
I think the first song that Pod ever sang, Braku Lao, I guess,
Rakun Kala.
Yeah.
That's my favorite song ever. Ding,
Yeah?
ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
You know it. No one can do like. Who's gonna come up with that?
I got to tell you, the first time I heard that, and I didn't, I just met Boyd. Boyd had not had any success yet. And just the first time I heard that song, I couldn't get it out of my head for about 3 days. It just was in my head at night, daytime. I couldn't get that song out of my head. So there was something very special about that song.
And with you guys working and Pod, he's a singer from the band called Modern Dog, like a famous song artist band in Thailand, Modern Dog, and he sing really good. He make a song upscale.
Just to let you know, that particular song, because it's in a field called 12/8, dot doot dot dot doot, da 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 dun doot doot dot doo doo doo, and the phrasing was, I guess, so different at the time. This is something only Boyd would know, nothing to
This is
do with
20
me.
years.
What's that?
20 years ago.
30.
This song.
That song, yeah, and yeah. So it took 22 sessions vocally. 22 vocal sessions.
I heard from Jeff said, do it again and come back another day, do it again, change
Well,
it.
they did it in Thailand though. They that part so
Oh, okay.
yeah. We did. You can laugh at this. We did the backgrounds. I was on the very first background because we didn't have any singers back then. He didn't know anybody.
You
Nobody
sing
knew
in
him.
Thai?
Yeah, it took forever. Gino and myself, we sang the backgrounds, and then Boyd, no, too much of an accent. No, too much of an accent. No. So after finally a while, we finally came up with something. But that's what you hear on the album, on the
That's
first song.
that's a sound that I really like it because it's hard to the total difference. And I work in nightclub in Thailand, Bangkok. I can tell like it's hard to let people play this song because one, the keys that you guys do, the minor, major, seven, it's like it's no chord on the guitar list, to learn. It's like you guys do minor, major. I don't even know how to.
Well, I think now all the guys are so studied. All the young guys now they can play stuff inside out because they grew up with YouTube and they get to hear it. But back then, maybe it was different, too.
That's why now this song,
Yeah,
all young kids playing.
that's great.
Because now we do in Thailand we do jazz, we have a lot of musicians.
Yeah, it's great
Now it's about
musicians
time
out there.
like the young kids love it,
Oh, that's
and now they
thank
they
God. That's a
rebring
good,
it like
it's
like Bruno
awesome.
Mars here bring the song back in the day brings up.
Yeah. When I hear a lot of these new Thai musicians, from Thailand, because I hear the demos coming back, and even the ones I've met here, Thai musicians in L.A., amazing, great players. So it's just the new generation's really pretty fun to watch. Just see where it's going.
So now okay, to wrap it up. This is a song "Falling in Love" in English, but in Thai, "รักคุณเข้าอีกแล้ว." And now you guys working on Bipod new album
Yeah,
right now.
yeah. Right now,
Right now,
this
you guys
moment.
working on it.
At this moment, it's got a lot of flavor from the original album. It's got
Okay.
a lot of flavor from that. If you hear it, you could maybe you could play them back to back when this new one's going to be done, and it'll
Okay.
connect.
So how long for the first one until the second one that you guys working on?
Well, the first one, like I said, is 30 years ago, close to, 30.
Not 20 years.
No, longer.
Oh,
That was from his first hits, one of his very first hits. 30
for
years.
Bipod, right?
Yeah.
And
No,
then
no. I mean, just for Boyd.
for
Period.
Boy.
Yeah.
But it's 30 years
Yeah.
in album Millionaire
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Love.
That's before 10 years before that.
No, this song is in album Millionaire of Love or in Bipod or
Boy, no, no, this one is in Rhythm and Boyd.
Rhythm and Boy. I'm sorry, people, if you listen and because you have a lot of songs.
Rhythm and
You have a
Boyd.
lot of songs in Thailand
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I can say like you
Yeah.
wrote like 1,000 songs, and come on. And anyways, you guys working on it, and we're gonna have a chance to listen.
It's
maybe
got
next year.
a lot of the flavor from. I think you heard some of the demos of it. You didn't hear.
I did.
You didn't hear
I
the
did
new
heard.
one, which just it's getting like a different paintbrush slightly, but it's already the sketch was already there, and we're just
I heard it. I feel like I was in high school now.
yeah. So it's gonna be
Bring me
fun
back
for,
to-
for people that lived through that first album project.
Yes.
It'll be fun.
All right. That's about you, Boy Pod, and then you work with album with Boy Nob as well.
Yeah.
Nob, he is another singer from PLP in
Yeah,
Thailand.
yeah.
And Boy is a best friend of Boy.
Yeah.
Another best friend of Boy.
Yeah.
If I know, right?
Yeah, I
And
think-
the song called Season Change
Yeah.
is big hit in Thailand as well.
Yeah. I knew it was big because I went to Thailand maybe 12, 15 years after Boyd really got started and got established, and I had no idea how big he got over there until we went over there. And
Well,
I
you
heard,
guys play with
yeah, we played with him.
so he bring all musicians
yeah,
here from
yeah,
LA.
Yeah. We brought a lot of players, and we're playing in a soccer stadium, and I heard a marching band playing "Seasons Change." And I go, "What?" It's like when a marching band plays it, it's got to be pretty good, pretty established. So like I was just like, "Wow!" I had no idea.
I could say it right now because I live in LA and now I live
Yeah.
in Sacramento. The stadium that you said, I can't. If I want to compare, it's like a bowl in Thailand.
Yeah.
What's the name of the place? The stadium.
Oh.
You always go there.
No, well,
Hollywood Bowl.
Oh, the Hollywood Bowl, right?
Yes.
Hollywood Bowl, yeah.
If like want to compare between the show that you play.
Well, actually,
it's similar
that stadium
like
was bigger than the Hollywood Bowl.
I know. Yes.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
The biggest one in that
Yeah,
town.
yeah.
And he throw like a. That should be the big.
Maybe we can get Boyd at the Hollywood Bowl. That would be fun.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
One day will happen.
Yeah, why not?
Going to happen.
Why not?
Okay. And then that's the time you play. You bring all the musicians from
Yeah.
LA to Thailand.
Yeah, it was fun. It was amazing. The people were amazing, and
How many people in that time in the show?
that was a 10-piece band. And
10-piece
yeah,
band.
Yeah, 10-piece band for that one. Plus, I think we had some background singers that live in Thailand. Du was in there. He
Du?
was just getting started.
To Popton.
Yeah,
He's the one of.
he was one of the background singers on the.
So
on
you
the-
know him before he became.
Yeah,
us.
I
He's
knew
the
him
one-
before. I had met him about a couple of years before.
So he's like singer, actors, and.
He was just getting started though in Thailand. He'd been playing in Hollywood at KT.
KT เครื่องเทศ
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Hollywood.
Yeah, he'd been playing there for a couple of years, few years, and so we introduced Boyd to him.
Oh.
Yeah, and he says, go back to Thailand and start your career, and he did.
His life changed.
Yeah, yeah.
I met him first time in KT as well,
Oh, he did? Okay.
and I heard he sang, and I said I don't want to be singer anymore because he's too good. It's like,
Yeah.
well, what have you doing? And I listen his voice and he sing Saplam. I don't practice Santeria. What? This guy blew my mind, And then someone said, oh, he's gonna be signed up with Boyd Kosiyabong and go back to Thailand. I said, oh, he deserved it.
He worked hard. I mean, when I met him, he was bussing tables, working at night, singing. So the guy's a hard worker, just like Mo. He'll never tell you he's a hard worker, but when I met him, he was always working at least 2 jobs every time he
Before.
come over here.
Okay, calm hot now. We're gonna change the views.
Okay.
And we pause about 2 in KT. All right.
Okay.
Yes, this is so much fun.
Yeah.
Maybe one time you mentioned about Boy and 2 used to be sitting right here in this tree.
Right here.
Really?
Yeah.
When they were here?
Yeah. JD was in their arms. JD just started Boston College a couple weeks ago,
Oh, nice.
and she's as tall as me.
How beautiful is that? Woo. All right, next we're gonna go to another place and we talk about live music when you were in Thailand. Live performance. What do you think about like a Yosemite in your mind? Like,
I can remember my life just keeps going by, and it stays the same. So every phase of it, I think of different phases of my life. Right before I went to college, just in elementary school with my cousins coming out here. There was no battery operated things back then. It was all, used to have to pump gas into the lamp to keep it going. And it was pretty, it was pitch black. There was not all lit up like it is now.
what you think about like what people come here and what they
What's
bring
fun
it
is
back,
that one of the
bring it
fun
back
things-
when you come to Yosemite?
One of
and-
the fun things, especially now, is hearing all the different languages when you come here. Every kind of language you'll hear. Hello?
and what people doing here when they come?
They're hiking, they're
Biking.
biking, picnicking. There's a little town in here, where you can see the different seasons. They have a video in a really nice theater showing all the different seasons of Yosemite,
Yes.
and winter and just the times that we're not here. But you can come here all year round too.
What's the best time?
I love, well, for the most water, I'd say May, but it's cold. Like right now, at nighttime, it's still sort of warm. I mean, you've experienced that. You don't really need to. My friend was wearing a t-shirt last night, just outside in the middle of the night. So this is a great time weather-wise to come out here.
So last night we were looking at the sky, right?
Oh yeah, we were out on the bridge, and it just pitch black. In the daytime, if you see these mountains, how big they are, it's unbelievable. You go, wow, it doesn't get much bigger, grander than this. And then at night, you just see the stars, and the mountains seem like nothing. Just the stars are pretty amazing. Our Creator made all this happen, and it's beyond human minds to see how this all comes together.
So every time for me, when I come to Yosemite, it's like
Yeah.
meditate my life.
Saves your life.
Yes, it's refreshing.
Rejuvenates your life.
Yeah.
That's cool.
All right.
Yeah. You could ask some of the same things and then just you pick and choose what you want.
All right.
You could ask some of the same questions. They could overlap. It's
So
okay.
you've been be a musician for life.
Yeah.
When you have the Smooth Light Studio.
You could start. How did I get started with music?
How you can get started
yeah,
with music?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
How you get started with music?
I got started by force with my mom. She started me at 4, starting to play at 4, and it was classical. And she really had a vision for me to be a conductor, which I had no, kid, this till 10 years old. That's like the last thing you want to be. At the time I was growing up was like when you had bands like the Beatles coming out, and so that was like, wow, that was really inspiring. Seeing a lot of the English groups coming into the country and stuff, and I pretty much quit music by the time I was about 10 years old. I was just sort of burned out from having to practice and get ready for recitals and all those kind of things. And I had bought a guitar, electric guitar, and I saw some neighbors going with a wagon down the street with amplifiers and guitars, and they were about 11 years old, 12 years old, around my age at the time. And I liked playing in bands, and it was a lot of fun. And we were playing sort of music that was popular in Los Angeles back then, like localized music, actually sort of East LA kind of music. And I loved it. I finally found a connection with music where I loved something, simple music. And as the band developed, somebody said, "Can you play keyboards?" I said, "Sure." That's what I studied, when I was a kid. So yeah, I started bringing the keyboards back, and at that point, I finally connected. I wasn't forced anymore, and I would just listen to albums and just sit next to the piano with albums, listening and playing and trying to get every little part that I could. And I loved it.
Talk about when you get paid from the music. How?
Okay. Yeah, my first paid job was playing, I was in the 6th grade, and I was playing from 7th to 9th graders in middle school. So I was a year younger than them, and we played at a middle school dance, and I made $5. And my mom drove me in a station wagon in my band with our equipment to play for that dance.
So you play at nightclub in LA?
Well, before that even.
No, when you go to play at nightclub, like tell me about what you're doing, like working in for the job.
My first real working band though, that was with Rodney, who you met from the market. I was 14 and he was about 18, 19. And we were playing at weddings, and we were playing at company parties, and we were playing everywhere. And that's when I started.
How much you get paid that time?
Oh, at that time, if you're making $15 to $20, that was good money, yeah, for a piece. That was really good money back then. It's a long time ago.
What year is that?
Oh, 1971, 70.
I haven't born yet.
You weren't born yet, yeah. You could buy 5 hot dogs for $1. You could buy 5 tacos for $1.
But
just to give you an idea, so you're making $15, $20. That's pretty good,
Like during when you work real musician in LA, So tell me like a 5-6 day a week or how you doing
When I started playing with what?
with the band? Get the money from this is your career now.
Oh, well at 16, 17, we had a band that was rehearsing 3 times a week. We're playing every kind of dance you could play. We're playing for sororities, fraternities. We're playing for car clubs. We're playing for every kind of event, and we were pretty popular back in the day.
What year is that?
That was like 73, 74.
So you're one of the big
We were one of the
famous in
we
that
were
time.
sort of famous in L.A. And then around 75, around that time, we got a record deal, and the record deal we were being played around the country, at that point.
You've been all around the country?
This country, yeah.
How much they pay you in that time?
Oh, we didn't get paid for the deal, but they were promoting us, and I had to get signed from my parents. I wasn't even 18 yet when we had that deal, and but that's when we were feeling pretty good about ourselves because we were playing
So you
2 or 3 times a week, and then not clubs, but we'd be playing just events around town. So
Did
it
you
was
get paid?
everything was paid.
How much you get paid that time a day?
Oh,
a
it was
show?
starting to pick up again, but I mean 50 to 100, 150, that was a lot of money back then.
150?
You'd be
1976
maybe that would be like maybe for a wedding or company party or something.
per person?
Yeah, per person. Yeah. Back in the day, that was starting to. It was starting to. Yeah, the band was very good, and we'd get. We were playing for the next 10 years. We were playing for like major companies and stuff like that, for studios, and played for KBC. We'd be playing their their release parties at the beach. We were playing big events in town back then.
So you get like 150
Yeah,
a gig
yeah.
during 1970, 1980.
Lately, going into there, yeah. And that was big money back then.
How much for gas that time?
Oh, back then gas was $1 something. Who knows? Not at that.
What you bring it to the show? What you bring it to the event?
What kind of equipment?
Yes.
We had a 16-foot truck with a tailgate release with 16-footer long truck to carry our equipment. We huge, pretty good sized PA system, and
You have to bring the PA.
we'd be bringing everything. Yeah.
Oh, so they pay you the whole thing. You
Yeah.
guys bring everything.
Yeah, we bring all the
whole
equipment.
band.
Yeah, and sometimes we play 2 dances in a night. One night, we'd be when we were in good shape then. We'd carry all our equipment up, set up, play for maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, high energy, tear it down, go back, and an hour and a half later, starting somewhere else in town, playing at another dance. Closing somewhere, finishing, starting somewhere. A lot of fun.
About when you at the club and then you play 3 pieces and
Yeah, let me think of that age. That would have been about 86. What would that have been? Yeah, around 86, around there. Yeah, 85, 86.
that you have Moonlight Studio already.
Yeah,
You
Moonlight
work in
started.
the studio daytime
yeah, we were already starting.
and nighttime.
Yeah.
You go to the gigs
Yeah,
every night.
anywhere from 2 to 6 nights a week.
So how many hours you work a day during that time?
A lot. We were working a lot.
So you go studio.
We'd be like maybe 6 to 8 hours at the studio, 4 hours at night playing, then come back the next morning, back and forth like ping pong ball, back and forth.
What time you start in studio?
We'd always start usually around 10.
10
go
a.m.
to, 10 to about 6, 5, 6, something like that. And then I'd take a nap and then go to start playing at the club at 9, 9:30.
And you
We
bring
play till
everything.
about 1:32.
You bring everything, equipment, PA.
No, for the clubs, we just leave it set up. The clubs, we don't have to tear it all down because if we're playing 2 to 6 nights a week, I just leave my equipment there.
So
Had
dance
sets
song.
just for that.
Only dance song?
All dance songs. It was all, that's why they hired us, play dance material. And that's where I learned about sequencing, because sequencing with a trio, the club was small, could not fit more than, well, it could fit maybe more than 3 people, but you wouldn't make any money. So to make money, a trio was about as far as you could go. And then I learned about, sequencing, like that means play each part individually, all the horn parts, all the string parts, all, Earth, Wind and Fire, just a lot of 80s music, and that's where I learned how to take each part and, oh yeah, and they're doing this. Once you start doing sequencing, you listen really hard. You listen for each part. You listen, how's that bass going? How's it, how are the drums on that? So that was like school. So by playing in a tiny club, and we kept that particular job for 18 years, so we were able to, we're constantly sequencing and trying to sound like a 5-6 piece band, but we're three, and learned a lot from that time. But very practical stuff, because just to pay the bills, that's what you
May I
need to
ask
do.
how much you get paid a night when you do trio?
When you do clubs, you wouldn't make as much, because especially a small club, I think we used to make 75 a night, kind of thing, something like that.
Because when you get 150, there's an event, wedding,
Those are private parties,
the
country clubs.
country
Yeah,
club.
yeah, we'd be playing a lot of the, tuxedo gigs. That was a different level of gig. When you're playing clubs, it's not. It's it's just sort of getting your chops together, getting your playing, and you develop more playing skills by being consistent.
So you've been working at the club and the studio for many years. How many years you been doing that?
At that point, about 18. I was close
Like
to.
a non-stop? Let's sleep?
Let's see, what was it? I think I went to finish the clubs. I think, yeah.
So we just a human. So
Yeah.
what things happen to you, to your body? What happened?
Well, at that point, we decided maybe we'd try to make more money than the club, because the club, kept us paying the bills. So we were developing some groups, and I had some couple of co-writers, Ron Aguilera and assistant Andy Montez, helped putting together a girl group called Times Three, and we were working around the clock. We'd be finishing our sessions, the sun would be coming up, and then we'd go back to our regular routine. And
That's your sister.
And I always will be.
And Ron.
there you go, there you go.
Okay, so you've been make some girl group, but I want to know what happened when you get sick.
Okay, well, this was leading into it, and it was just too much,
Oh, you trying to do something big.
we decided we're going to put something together that from the ground up. They danced, they sang. There were people we found that were all like actresses, and they had the personalities.
Girl groups.
Girl group times
Okay.
three, and there went multiple versions of it. It took years that we were working on this project, and we'd just work around the clock. And it was just, in the end, it ended up being too much stress.
How about the group? What happened to that group? The girls.
Well, it's part of it ended when I got sick, because before something really positive happened with them, I got sick, and that sickness was burst appendix, and that stopped everything, because I was walking around with a burst appendix for like 3-4 days, and you're supposed to instantly try to take care of that. And I had no idea what it was. I thought, I'm already, in my 40s, so must be food poisoning or something. But that's what it was. And basically, I was out of commission. I was in the hospital for weeks. I was out of working either job for months, and it just stopped me cold. I thought I could just, instead of sleeping, I just, more coffee. Don't sleep, just more coffee. Just keep going. I'm Superman, back then. This is like 1999, 2000, and so I stopped my clubs. I stopped working at Moonlight. Stopped working everywhere, and it took quite a few months to get better. I started to work out after that, and at that time, I had been raised in a Catholic family. My mom played piano and organ at church all my life till that point. And she was always, playing, and I was always going to church, but I didn't get it. It wasn't sinking in. And coming
So-
out of the hospital, it stopped everything. I'm sorry, what was that?
So you've been work hard to trying to get them to be popular, but then finally you got hit by got sick,
Yeah,
and then you everything stopped, and then change your life.
absolutely. And so at that point, I started working out every little morning. I had a little weight machine, and I said, I got to, recover from this because I got to pay bills. And then I just had a music stand next to me. I said, you know what? I'm going to look at this Bible that I've been hearing about for a long time, because when I was in the hospital, a minister came up to me, do you want this? And honestly, my first reaction was, that's the last thing I need right now. That was my honest, answer to that. But after, maybe a month, I started looking at that, that Bible. I started opening it and reading it every single day. And I've been reading it pretty close to every day for the last 24 years now. But that just went into my soul. That changed everything. That's what's important, what's not. What I was chasing was
A goal.
not worth chasing, and it was more about, excuse me.
Excuse me.
Go
Either
for
way,
it.
thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, just
What you wanna wrap it up? What's what people live for you? Why we live in this world for?
well, once I got my priorities straight, what's important, what's not, it wasn't about money anymore. It wasn't about me and what I need to accomplish. It was really about what I could do for God, because He's kept me alive. I remember the last thing before I went into the operating room, they said, you wait any longer, you'd be gone. So I remember waking up with all these young doctors around me, said, we're going to just take you in and operate on you. So that was like, that's how close to everything I got, just calling it quits. But then, so that took me to the bottom, and that's where I needed to go, because I was too full of myself to thinking, oh, I could do it, I could do it, I could do it. And at that point, I started leaning on Him and not me anymore. And that's when things got a lot easier, because I would just follow to see where He wanted me to go by reading and just meditating. And things just went a lot smoother. Blessings came that I don't feel I even deserved. Things came my way. And it's sort of been that way ever since, and right now is probably one of the easier parts of my life, because first of all, the main thing, I have peace. That's so important. You can be chasing money, you can be chasing goals, and then you're competing against somebody who couldn't care less about you anyway, versus just serving Him, the Creator, and just seeing what He wants you to do. And when you do what you feel He wants you to do, it's so much easier, because I'm not that smart to begin with. So, the Creator of the universe giving me a way to go path, and then opening doors that I didn't even know could open. I see it. I see it over and over, miracle after miracle. In fact, I have a book that I just always write down things that, like, who could believe this, or this is all the times He's helped me out. And it goes on and on and on.
Okay, now I know the reason. That's very nice to know this. And do you have things that you haven't been done in this world that you want to do if you have a chance?
Honestly, I really don't feel I lost that competitive edge, and I think that sort of happens. At least with me, it did. It wasn't like, how good could I be? I mean, I keep working on my craft, but it's just, it's not nearly as important as it used to be. And I just enjoy it more, and it's just I think that's the thing, the peace of mind, and just enjoy. Like, I've never enjoyed playing more than I do now. And we just play for fun. The person I originally played with when I was 14, he's back in my life playing again. it's pretty amazing because he's also found God, and so it's like we never lost a step. With when we both have peace when we work together, both enjoy more than ever, because all that we've been through, all the ups and downs, all the mistakes, all the, it's pretty comforting to know people that went through their own battles and their own, the ups and downs of life. We're pretty old now, and to be enjoying what we're doing as much as we are, that almost feels, almost feel guilty. And that's part of the enjoyment. I think, I've met Mo and I've always seen him working so hard at everything he does, and it doesn't come easy, a lot of things for him, and just like it never did for me. And I think I relate with him because of that. I see somebody that he's like a way younger version of me, and I just see things that could help him now. It feels
Thank you.
cool.
Thank you. And now, thank you so much.
Yeah.
And now, you play at the farmer market every
Couple weeks.
at the
Monterey Park.
Monterey Park.
Yeah, Monterey Park.
If someone want to see you, just go to Monterey Park.
Yeah,
Huh?
Monterey Park
Barnes
Farmers
Park?
Market. Yeah, Barnes Park.
Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday, every other Thursday, 5 to 8:30, and it's fun. And we have a lot of people sitting in, a lot of kids sitting in, and just people that want to sing, or play or whatever, just here, because we're living in a time right now where there's not many opportunities to play out. You have to pay to play, to play in a club or sign a list to play somewhere, where we just say, you want to sing? Come on up, sing a few songs.
I think it's hot now.
All
I
right.
want you to go somewhere.
Okay, all right, okay.
Last two questions I'm
All
gonna
right,
ask
go,
you.
all right, let's go. Let's keep going.
What's up? สวัสดีครับ It's been a long time. How you doing? I haven't seen you, baby. You good? I see you with another guy. IG. I see you in another city. It's like a fashion on my mind. I see you kinda looking like me. He's looking good, you looking fine. But I don't see your face look happy. No, I wish you had a good time. 'Cause I want to see you happy. Say good luck, baby.
สวัสดีครับ ตอนนี้คุณอยู่ในรายการโมรู้โลกรู้ ตอนนี้อยู่ที่โยซิมิติรัฐแคลิฟอร์เนีย and where we are at the what's the name
We're right in front of El Capitan.
I see your face, you wanna cry. Not like the time that you were with me. Do you still like the food with spice? Cause I still like the food that's spicy. I just wanna say, baby, baby, God bless you. God bless you.
Where we are now.
Fields or Meadow. Sentinel Meadow.
All right.
It's just as you're coming into the valley and all the campgrounds.
Let's go talk up there. So I didn't. We came from housekeeping,
Right, that's where we stay.
and it's too hot, so we're trying to find a shade. So I didn't ask you about the girl groups that you been working. So what they do, how they growing?
A couple of years we were working on that project and going through different people, because they were young kids and they'd have to get involved with other parts of their life, and it's beautiful there.
Yes. What happened?
And anyway, we finally got the final version of it, and they had 2 jobs in one day. And it was their first 2 performances. They'd been rehearsing all the harmonies. We've been rehearsing all the choreography. We hired a professional choreographer, and we, we finally did 2 jobs in one day. The next morning, one was a festival at a church, and one of them was a festival out in Redondo Beach, a street fair. And the next morning, I get a call. This is around year 2000, 1999, 2000. Get a call from a promoter who was looking for an opening act for Britney Spears at that point. And just from their 2 performances in one day, they got response. They looked right, they sounded great. They had, like I said, they had choreography, they were together. And that week, the parents all came, everybody came, and the parents all started getting greedy. The girls got along. That was a big issue with some of the earlier groups. The girls didn't even get along. There'd always be 2 to 1. But this group, they all got along, and the parents decided they wanted something bigger and better. And so they tore the group apart. That just within 5 days of what could have been a very successful start. Britney Spears was one of the biggest things going at that time, and to be an opening act for them would have been an amazing start, but this wasn't meant to be. And at that point, I was out of the hospital, so I had no fight left in me to try to make it happen, to force it to happen.
Oh, so you let it go. Let things go because you got to take care of yourself.
It wasn't meant to be. And I'm not going to fight for something like that, And I remember Ron coming and saying, David, why didn't you fight on, about that? And it didn't seem important anymore. Change.
Thank you. That's how you end up with that.
That's how that group ended.
So we've been driving around to see the views, and this is the best view, huh?
This is one of the best views. Yeah, this is the Yosemite Village, and if you look down here, this is where all the employers live. A lot of these houses here, they got the best view in the morning when they wake up.
Deserve this. I just want to ask you. We're sitting right here
Okay.
at the chair. So I know since you born happens, and then one day that
Maybe just look at that instead of us.
one day we have to die.
Yep.
And my question is, what's your song do you want to play in your funeral?
Well, one of the songs I like to play is the second movement of Dvorak.
How is that sounds like? How
I
is it?
can't really sing it, but
How-
you could play it. You could play it on the video. You could play part of that with the real orchestra playing it.
What's the name of the song?
It's, I believe it's Symphony, not Symphony Fantastique, but Symphony. I'll have to look it up. Our second movement. I'll let you know. I'll write it out.
What's that song meant to be with
It's
you?
just very peaceful, super peaceful song. And when I think of, like, say, for instance, this, I said I used to come here with my grandparents and my parents, and even my niece. They're all gone, and I'm just thinking, God created this, but heaven's going to be better than this. It's going to be better than this. So I'm looking. Should be fun. Should be fun. The next stop after this stop. But there's a lot of things to do, and that's why Mo, you're doing stuff that reaches out to people and makes them happy, and just hopefully gives them a little bit of seeds for thought and spiritual seeds too, and just so people could be in a better place spiritually, mentally, not be just competing and fighting. And this is a different way to look at life. And I've seen the big change in you and what seems to be important, and same thing with Boyd. Same thing, and a big change in what's important, what's not important. And we enjoy everything that we get. This is so amazing, and here we are.
You
Where we
know,
like to be.
one thing since I go see you at the house studio,
Yeah.
I don't have the place to stay because I have things to, that day. Remember, I call you.
Oh yeah.
I can stay in Sacramento,
Right.
and then you said we'll come, and then in 2 days I got the 10 years green card after I've been at your place,
Wow.
because that time I got call from someone said to my daughter, someone reported I can say in the house in the same as she is.
Wow.
Even I didn't do that, but
Yeah.
I think God smashed me what I've been doing something not good,
Yep.
and reminding me that go back to do music. And since I started, I've been doing my things, start my DJ, learning from you, Rodney to perform, and
Just
think
slightly different way.
just come up like I be a karaoke man, play now. I play with the band, with Suki band on
Yeah.
Santa Monica Fest, Thai Fest.
And hopefully promotions in the next year or two.
Yeah, be a promoter
Yeah.
for Moss in Sacramento, a part of it,
Yeah.
and things just come just like God
Well,
just
it's how you say you're responsible for it, not me. He's the one responsible, and all of a sudden, all the work you've been doing, all that stuff you've been doing, it's like you've always been working. Now it's just working for you instead of against you. Same with me. I've always been doing something, but now it's just when I give him as they say, give him the glory. Say it's God comes from you. He opens the doors. The doors just open. And we're seeing that, and I've been seeing that. And here we are, this was the perfect week to come out here. The weather's amazing, and
can't believe the whole week for me too.
yeah, it's been great.
Because be your studio podcast, boy,
Yeah,
Jeff, Suki,
yeah,
go to see her performance,
yeah.
be a part of it at
Be
the
a part
show,
of it, being an opener,
and
making it happen.
I have a chance to go SoFi Stadium with my cousin
Yeah,
Ben,
yeah.
and meet a friend Bang who introduced me to the stadium,
And now
and now in Yosemite.
it's not a bad life, not too bad.
Thank you, my wife and my daughter.
Amen. It's
I
awesome.
try to take them here.
That'll be awesome. It'll happen. It'll happen when it's supposed to be. When it's supposed to happen, it'll happen.
And
They're gonna love it too.
so what's the song again? How can I spell the song? I want to listen to that.
Which song?
The song for your funeral.
Dvorak. I'll play it for you when we get back to the campsite. Because I don't want to do it injustice with my voice. I want you to hear.
It's okay. I want to hear. No, I don't know. Give me some ideas. It's okay.
It's a very simple song. It almost sounds like it's Scottish. Da 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 babe, name card. Name
thank
card.
you
All right,
ขอบคุณ
buddy.
ครับ และนี่คือรายการโมรู้โลกรู้ if mono the world knows
Amen.
ขอบคุณเดวิด
Love it.
ขอบคุณมากครับ
Thank you for having me on your show, buddy.
you are
You do
everything
well.
in my life
Do
You-
well. Do
yeah
well.
my parents and ขอบคุณจริงๆ and you the one that changed
All
my
good.
life
It's all good.
You
All
know.
good. It's
thank
awesome,
you
dude.
ขอบคุณครับ
Thank you.
David Vasquez pianist who's the one with Boyd Kosiyabong David Vasquez มือเปียโน Moonlight Studio co-write song with Boyd Kosiyabong สำหรับวันนี้โมรู้โลกรู้หมดเวลาลงแล้วนะครับ ขอปิดแค่นี้ที่ Yosemite เมืองแห่งสันติสุข peaceful รัฐแคลิฟอร์เนียครับ สวัสดีครับ
What do you got? All right, dude. All right.
you like
Yeah.
it you like it you
Yeah.
feel it right
Yeah, yeah.
oh my goodness I can see you tear I gotta listen to that song that means touching your heart what's the name of the song again can you spell
I'll play
no
it for you.
spell for me
Dvorak, Dvorak, and it's not Symphony Fantastic. It's some other big name symphony, but it's second movement. I'll play it for you when we get back. When we get back. All right, dude. All good. All good.
thank you so much for
Sure,
everything
Sure.
mean
Way to do it.
โมรู้โลกรู้ Yosemite ไปดูกันนะครับ อย่าลืมติดตามรับชมรายการโมรู้โลกรู้นะครับผม ตอนเดวิด Vasquez ตอนบอย โกศิยพงศ์ตอนเจฟ ลูอิส ตอนสุกี้ อ้อม สุกี้ สุกัญญา สวัสดีครับ อย่าลืมรับชมรายการโมรู้โลกรู้นะครับ
ฉันรู้ว่าฉันไม่ดีแต่ฉันไม่เคยนอกใจนะยังคิดถึง
อย่าลืมรับชมรายการโมรู้โลกรู้นะครับ เอพิโซดบอย โกศิยพงศ์และเอพิโซดเจฟ ลูอิสเวอร์ชันภาษาอังกฤษ และเอพิโซดเดวิด วาสเคสเวอร์ชันภาษาอังกฤษ รวมไปถึงเอพิโซดของสุกัญญาพาไปดูเล่นดนตรีที่ซานตาโมนิกาบีชเพียร์ไทยเฟสติวัลขอบคุณมากครับสำหรับสปอนเซอร์ที่จะเข้ามานะครับ ขอบคุณครับ
Baby, good luck, baby, good luck, babe, and God bless you.